Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Conversational Healing. For most of you, I've always been the voice behind the camera, asking questions in previous videos, but this time I decided to do things a little differently going forward. So this is me, and I'm looking forward to sharing my journey of healing, self-awareness, self-care, and self-love. On this journey, it's been very interesting, and finding out so much about myself and just accepting myself as I am has been extremely powerful, and it really teaches you and you really get a better understanding of really what self-love is really and truly all about. I'm just going to go ahead and talk really briefly about a couple of different things that I personally do on this journey in order to maintain my mental health and my happiness. So one of the things that I love to do is connect with people. I don't necessarily need my phone ringing every day, but I really love to connect with people. Energy is powerful, and I find that I run into people that have amazing energy, and it really just energizes me as well. And when you find those divine dope souls in this world that you connect with, it's always a beautiful interaction. Another thing that I do is I ask for help. So it's really important not to stress yourself out. You can't do everything all on your own. And I know a lot of people convince themselves, because I was one of those, but just on this journey, understanding, when it's really important to just ask for help. And you'll find that there are people willing to help. So it's beautiful, and there's always that other individual or individuals that are just willing to lend a helping hand, and it's great. Another thing that I do is I love to exercise. My favorite exercise is kickboxing. If you've ever been to my Instagram or Facebook, you see multiple videos posted of my workouts. So I love to kickbox. I've been training since 2013, and it pretty much is in my DNA at this point. I absolutely love every aspect of it, and I'll continue because it's a really important regimen, a part of my regimen of mental health and maintaining it. Another thing that I like to do is deal with my stress head on. In the past, I would let things pile up mentally, and it's not necessarily a good practice. And so the unneeded stress and anxiety of not dealing with stress and kind of running from it, I find that if you deal with it head on, and just take your time, one day at a time, it usually is not as bad as you thought it was going to be. And you find that you eventually develop some really positive ways of dealing with it. I love to be present in the moment, just thinking about my day and kind of, what good happened, what bad happened. Because honestly, I find that everything happens for a reason, and you can get anything, positive from any situation once you really think about it and you sit and you analyze things, which is what I tend to do a lot these days. I really find that I was like, I really learned something today. Make sure you get a lot of rest. This is an area that I still struggle with, but it's a journey, and getting enough rest really does make a difference. You feel refreshed in the morning, and so that is something that I am actively working on, trying to get to bed at a reasonable time, but also just waking up at a reasonable time too, and just going about my day refreshed, energized and well rested. Lastly, giving back. I mean, who doesn't really like to give back? There's just something about giving back, maybe, in your own way, whatever that is for you. This is your journey. My journey is different than yours. So giving back always is a great way, to maintain your mental health, and also to connect with people as well. You find that you have a lot in common with people, just in general. And it's always great to be around good energy. Surround yourself with great energy, but also appreciate the silence. I spend a lot of time, in my own space, when I can, on my off time, outside of working out, outside of being at work, outside of, being a single mom of three. I find that the silence is great. And in those moments, I'm really able to think about things, analyze things, and kind of just see what I can learn from any experience that I've recently had. So thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to you joining conversations in the future. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like, but also comment, share the videos, and I will be seeing you.